Welcome to China Central Television.
We interrupt our 18-part series on cats to bring you some breaking news.
A nuclear disaster has happened in the city of reactor Yumin.
The reactor known as Big Bertha has exploded today.
Now we go to our Chinese scientist Shan Feng Wang for our Asian equation.
The RBMK-1000 reactor known as Big Bertha exploded today. An RBMK-1000 works like this. Let me break it down for you. To get energy from a nuclear reactor, there has to be a chain reaction. A chain reaction is when a neutron bombards a particle and the nuclear fission occurs. Nuclear fission is where even more particles break, creating more and more energy. This occurs a large cylinder filled with water and fuel rods to start the reaction. Now, to get a successful chain reaction, you have to have a neutron hit the particle. To help the neutron hit the particle, a moderator is used, and the moderator slows down the particle so it has a higher chance of hitting the particle to cause a chain reaction. Once it hits, it will reach critical mass. Critical mass is a required energy for a chain reaction to occur. In the event that the chain reaction goes too big, control rods are brought down into the water to slow down the reaction so that everything is okay. Once the chain reaction has occurred, steam is made which goes through a pipe, in which the steam then spins the turbine that creates electricity. Right now, I'm going to tell you guys what really happened that time. They were trying to find out how long they could cool the reactor if they shut down using only the steam and cold steam turbines for power to run the coolant pumps. They slowly removed almost all the control rods and turned on some actual cooling pumps, making the cooler causing power to drop even more. The reactor power increased so rapidly that someone hit the big red button called SCRAM, emergency shutdown. All control rods dropped, but not working. The heat and power increased so rapidly that there was a steam explosion that blew the 1,200-ton reactor head off the core and through the thin roof of the building.
Thanks, Shan Feng. And now to our weatherman, Brendan Boone.
Today on our special news, we will be having a breaking weather report. People living in the area of Huhi, Hatou, Saixiang, Seihan, Huimin might already feel the effects. The heavy winds from the south are moving the radioactive iodine in the clouds over our country right now. Along with isotope iodine 131, cesium 137, and strontium 90 will also be moved by the wind. Breaking news from Shanghai. I just have received information about isotope cesium 137 has been found in dogs, and I'm sorry, but dog eating time is over. I have feelings for that because dogs are delicious. Shanghai is now enforcing the law of no eating dogs. But that is not the only problem. We have found out that strontium 90 are affecting the bone marrows of many residents. The effects of iodine 131 is organ mutation, and I suggest that you don't let your kids play outside when it is raining. After the study of wind, the wind is currently moving the radioactive clouds northeast to Japan. Back to you, Jeff and Ty.
An eyewitness of the blast has caught the explosion on tape, and we'd like to show you that tape.
Attempting to disarm. I repeat.
now Lieutenant Nelson with What's Gonna Happen to You?
Thanks, Chang.
It's Thai.
Doesn't matter. You'll look the same to me. Anyways, welcome to What's Gonna Happen to You, where I break it down how you're gonna die. Now, there are 4 different blast zones you need to concern yourself with when dealing with an RBMK reactor explosion. Blast Area 1. 1 kilometer around the blast area. Some of you have already died, and the rest of you, well, you've got about 3 months to live. Then you're gonna die of acute radiation poisoning. So, enjoy your lives. Blast Area 2. Well, you've got a fighting chance if you're in the 32-kilometer vicinity. But get out of there quick, because you only have about 20 minutes before a cloud of radiation falls on you. And this cloud, it's 400 times more potent than the bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So, if you get out, you'll live. But if you don't, you'll die. Blast Area 3. At 180 kilometers surrounding the blast area, the government's even deemed it safe enough to live since there won't be a lot of radiation sickness. So, if you don't mind a little cancer, that's cheap housing. Blast Area 4. In Area 4, it'll be A-OK, because outside of 180 kilometers, it's perfectly irradiated. And remember, to get the radiation off your skin, make sure to douse yourself with water. Back to you, Chang and Chong.
Racist. This is China Central Television.
Thank you for watching.
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of.